girl. Living for memories.
Yo, GG, turn it up.
Hate real. Take pills. Hate there. Get this. Wonder why people showing fake love, but they hate real. Depression making me take pills. My heart want me quiet about the shelter when we ate there. That's like telling the kid to stay still. I couldn't do it. Gotta let pain out. I put it in music. That's the only thing that help other than the drugs I'm abusing. All I focus on myself, so my health I was about to lose it a few times, but niggas never aim when they shoot it. Could've died, but they blew it. If you gon' do it, nigga, do it. Now 2 more niggas got set 'cause they.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Keep the tools in the box. Haters wanna stop it. Mom's on like cocaine. I'm a fly human being. Money is the reason. No, it ain't about those games.
Pull up, roll up, get litty for 420, man. Happy to everybody that's celebrating.
Pure white, Peruvian, take flight, ride the wind, long nights, getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the haters spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the work shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth talk, turned up. Mommy offered those pills, plus she coked up. Out to celebrate, told it's the last days. Racing, chase away the pain of his lane. Ain't no shame, she peeling off her lace and things.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Yeah. I just stay down and stay out the way.
Happy 420, everybody. Hope y'all smoking good and smoking responsibly. No nefarious folks. If you're drinking, hope you're not drinking and driving.
Good customer service. We
got my champagne right here. You know what I'm
constantly
saying?
serving,
Right
big
up
and
here.
play. We constantly serving, big and play. Hey, but I just stay down and stay out the way. Hey, I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Hey, real niggas around, you look out of place. Get a quarter bit right now, that just on the face. Hey, sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Hey, good customer service, we don't make them wait. Hey, we constantly serving, big and we play. Hey, we constantly serving, big and we play. I come from the bottom, I say who the trade. Got a switch of lemon Carter, he just wanna bang. Hey, I just want the paper, I don't wanna hang. Hey, that boy that made the world, now he's up to pain. Hey, I just met your girl, she left with a stranger. Hey, soon we shot it up, she knew I was gangster. Hey, I don't take no threats or no ultimatums. Hey, if you talking shop, you talking my language. Cop sip, hit half liter of the road. Big earner, but I used to be an underdog. Don't keep 100, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. You come, try to strike, you gon' get a gutter ball. Losing all my fucking life, I can't take another loss. Grinding all winter, and I don't take the summer off. Foot, and that's to make a half brick, do a somersault. He's special, he just fuck around and run 100 up, add it up. I'm a real nigga, just to sum it up. You can't be with me, little homie, you ain't done enough. Hey, Joey, can you throw me something? No, not at all. But if you cop folk, I might take 100 off. Sold his ass headbanger, get some Tylenol. You get pulled when you leave here, then I am not involved. Put the bands around my neck to make it freeze up. If my grandma was here to see me, she say Jesus. She was busy see me with that money and she freed up. Miss me with that little boy Larry shit, I ain't no peon. Plug on the way, damn it took him an eon. For a phone price, I need something we can agree on. Put a brick in the crib across face, fuck it up. Tryna cook it, nigga, that's the old base. You push it always, hitting plays always. Giving out quarters like motherfucking arcade. Listen to your pockets, nigga, fuck what your heart say. Yeah, I keep that fire on my fucking dark days. Me and my pistol will never part ways. Me and my pistol will never part ways. I I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yeah. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now and that's just on the face. Sell it all right now and all we gonna day. Good customer service,
What
we
it
don't make no
do? What it
late.
do?
We constantly serving, big and him play. We constantly serving, big and him play.
Yeah. Let's get to this, man. What's up, bro? Happy Easter. Happy 420. What's poppin', y'all? Got my brothers in the building, man. Put this up. Yo, the homie fell off. Hopefully he'll tap back in. What up, brother Push, man? What's up, man?
Good, bro.
You know.
I don't be doing no Easter, nigga. Nobody
Yeah.
riz up on that, though.
You sure? That's what they say? That's what they say? Shit. It's happy 420, man. Make sure y'all smoke responsibly. Chilling with your fam and all that. Easter, you know, if you into that celebration. But thankful that you're around your loved ones and shit, man. A lot of niggas is not. A lot of niggas is not around their loved ones. Yeah, we just gonna do a little bit of content today. It ain't gonna be no long live, real you know. Ain't gonna be that long. Just gonna be clowning them. Hey, shout out to Street Teams, man. Said the feds is investigating Wacc 100 Enterprise. You know, that beatdown that happened. And Loose Cannon is the only one that's arrested out of that. And they did mention that in the paperwork, but they didn't pick up Wacc 100, and it made the internet feel that, yo, you may be doing, you know, working with them boys. I mean, even though it's already been out that he is CS2 back, part of the Main Street Mafia case and all that, Shaq and Stutterbox. We're going to get to a little bit of that. But let's get into this Street TV content. So what? Keita Rue, shout out to Keita Rue. We got Munchie Beat and Alex Alonso.
All right, man. I wanted to just I want to announce this is just my thing, but it's been 112 days since the no jumper beating, and I believe at some point, you know how that RICO indictment came with the big U enterprise. I think it's going to be a matter of time before the Wacc 100 enterprise gets charged and indicted from that no jumper beating. It's been 112 days, and I'm just waiting because it's just no way. It's just no way. Look, I was watching that video last night.
They got clear pictures of these niggas, dog. He can't deny that was a weapon in his hand or none of that. They can't deny that they stripped them and they got their faces all on the cam. These gotta be the dumbest niggas. And I guess these were some IE niggas that was posing like they was some rolling 60s or whatnot. Came with Loose Cannon. It's just wild.
Night, I'm like, you guys beat the brakes off of two people, recorded yourselves doing it, and then thought it would be cool to post it. That's all them.
They was outside with it.
Yeah.
The internet became a lot of these.
And while I was watching that last night, Munchie, to me, I was like looking at the Wacc 100 Enterprise. That's what it looked like to me, the Wacc 100 Enterprise. So,
well, you see, he backpacked.
Yo, that nigga Alex Alonso, he really got it in for Wacc in a sense. I mean, Wacc has came on Clubhouse and just dogged him. So I think he real happy about this whole situation.
Peddling on gang stuff, he was saying they seem like trying to clean stuff up, and you know what I'm saying.
Oh man,
but you don't know, it be too late because you know the feds start clocking and looking at what they looking at when they looking at it. Not when you feel like you got to do some redemption type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, one of the dudes in that video, one of them IBM dudes, he just got baptized. He started going to church. He got baptized and he posted on his Instagram as if that's gonna stop the post.
So he's celebrating Easter now, Push. That nigga got baptized. The nigga in the red hoodie, he went and got baptized after that. Oh yeah, he's celebrating Easter right now.
He's knocking on his door.
You're right.
Someone that was in there stripping the dude down
Trying to
and
get
beating
right.
him
He was
down.
the one stripping
Man,
the
the
nigga
feds
down.
don't care if you turn holy.
Hey, IBM Gloss, it's too late to go get.
Look, they got that nigga face clear as day. Yo, Push, you think you know they gonna call Wacc in for testimony? You think he gonna take the stand on this shit?
Or you love taking a stand.
They making this whole shit normal, like it's okay, it's regular. So what, you got a rat and a snitch in your crew? You got to keep them for insurance policies. You know what I'm saying?
Get baptized today.
So Jesus yells out to the crowd. Can you imagine this picture? And he says, all you who are thirsty, come to me, and I'll give you a drink of living water that will be in you like a river of living water springing up from the innermost part of your being. And then it says in the scriptures that this he spoke of the Holy Spirit that had not yet been given. And so you know, when Darnell came down to the altar with us this morning, we prayed together. You know, when Andrew said that God spoke to me, I said to him, I said, well, how do you know God spoke to you? And he said,
so he got baptized after this, huh? Look at this.
I need to sort some things out in my life, and that's what it is, and that's what a relationship, and every father wants to have an intimate, personal relationship with his children, and so this is a most powerful moment. Go sleep, nigga. Somebody turns their heart to God and gets saved, why not put him in the waters of baptism like right away? Because we're burying that old man. That old man is not going to live. That's what the baptism is all about.
Hey, y'all got his pockets?
It's putting that old man in the grave.
Trying to get
Oh, that's the one that got baptized?
Yeah, IBM Gloss. You know.
I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know who it
No,
is.
they post all this themselves, you know?
Yeah, like I said, the thing now with the internet, man, like I said, it became a drug. It's an addictive drug, you feel me? So, like, for you to do that and record it, homie, like, man, like, that's some cold clout chasing.
Yeah, put it out and brag on
it. Like I said, I don't know what y'all thinking. Like, y'all, and everybody know the feds is on the internet. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know they watching the people, you know what I'm saying? So, they'll get in your back channel or they'll flag a message that you know what I'm saying, that you put on somebody's shit. So it ain't like you don't know they on here, you feel me? So
man, the feds is watching everything.
Yeah, I don't get it, homie. I'm not gonna give y'all nothing, you know what I'm saying?
I think the internet and social media is where you get your ranking up at in your stripes. So, you know what I'm saying?
You can be tough behind these keyboards, you feel me? A lot of people be tough, a lot of people, and then like I said, you can make up anything, and then as long as you got a following, they're gonna run with it, you know what I'm saying, nowadays with this shit. So
hey, you know
crazy. Hey, what's y'all thoughts on this, man? Y'all got any thoughts on this whole situation? You think Wacc is gonna be pulled in for this whole indictment?
No.
Okay. He did bring up he did have his hands on the stolen items. So
I mean, until you see some indictment, you can't have somebody just alleging and saying what he feels. So
yeah,
can't say that.
So I know that they definitely gonna them dudes that got beat up, they had already made a complaint. So Jay Reed and the dude Marciano, who got beat up the most stripped down and all that, he definitely made a charge, you know, put charges on them niggas. So it's definitely some shit coming down on in the Burbank department. Now, if Wacc gonna be a part of that because he was present, and if they're gonna ask Loose Cannon, did you do this on the basis of what Wacc said, or you did it on your own curtains? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We gonna see. We got what you think, Chuck? If you there, can you hear? Before I get to this next shit, is this shit? Oh, he right there. We got big homie CC, man. What they talking about?
About in a minute. You hear me? Cause we got something we got something.
Shout out to Cam Capone, man. He brought big homie CC on there. Loose Cannon and Adam 22 conspired against me. What's up with that?
Hey Cam, you finna have a lot to talk about in a minute. You hear me?
Cause we got something. We got something.
You know, I just dropped like 2,000 noodles on Loose Cannon head.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I put 2,000 noodles on his head, so you finna have a lot to talk about in a minute.
Just know, you know, bro, that video of Loose bowing down to Dugar, bro. He on there saying, I told CC the utmost respect. I told Adam 22 CC is the truth. But I told y'all it was a conspiracy. Because Loose Cannon the one got me the No Jumper interview.
Loose Cannon, my son.
And then Cam, they didn't ask me none of the questions that you asked me that had me go viral, right?
Right.
You the one said, you know, bro, the interview will probably do 1 million. He didn't ask me none of the questions. He stole your questions off your community post and asked me them. So they've been plotting on us since the start. Nobody ever seen them get treated like this. We foiled their plan. We known for foiling plans, you know. I done had bounties on my head several times. You know, Dugar done saved my life several times. I done seen them hanging out windows, all type of stuff to keep me alive, you know what I'm saying?
In about a week, Loose Cannon finna be Pumpkinhead. Wait till these noodles drop. His ass finna be Pumpkinhead. They finna do all type of shit to him.
It's always a pack of goofies who don't like me, and they be trying to
They
stop
finna
me.
slap his ass all around. Watch this.
I heard he on the PC yard, though.
They finna beat his ass.
On the PC yard.
Up that shit to 3,000 noodles now.
Jeez.
Ain't no PC. He ain't on no PC. I think this is cap though. I don't know what's gonna go on behind them walls, but I know definitely the way the internet is talking, Loose Cannon gonna get his feet whipped as well as Brick too. You know what I'm saying? Those politics is different than being in the county. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see though.
He on PC yard?
Damn.
All right, 5,000 noodles.
5,000?
I don't think they're on the
5,000
PC yard, but
I hope not. I really feel like Loose is he a fight to the end of time. I feel like he just a professional crash out.
He ain't gonna be able to fight these 5,000 noodles though.
5,000 noodles is crazy work.
They finna beat him, folks.
Dude got diabolical, bro.
They finna beat him, knock him out, spit in his ass, Cam.
Damn.
It's over.
damn.
It's over for him. It's over for him.
Spitting in the cakes is crazy work. You got to be more careful.
Finna do
Stupid man.
Lucy. Do Lucy ass dirty. Get his ass right together.
Bro, brave. Folk now. Shout out to all our supporters, man, because I'll be seeing y'all riding for us in the comments.
Yeah, shout out to
and
our
that's something else that be pissing them off. What, our supporters, they don't play no game. They stand on real business. It's like 65-year-old ladies hitting us on Instagram. I'm gonna run a smear campaign against them.
Bro.
Anybody have a problem with Big Homie and Dugar, I'm gonna give them hell.
Definitely shout out to supporters, man.
Shout out Empower Wendy on bro. Cause Cam, racist white people, bro, hit us up and be like, you know, we never paid this much attention to black fellas before. We changing the game, bro. I'ma send you some stuff, bro. Like racist people was like, you know, I'll never ever judge another black man ever again because I watched your interview. I said, damn. That's heavy right there.
That's interesting. Wow.
Heavy.
So, you know, Big U is somebody who has a lot of respect, you know, in his section. You know, he's an OG. He's been around a really long time. Were you surprised at all the stuff that they allegedly caught him saying on the phone taps or the wiretaps?
Man, bro, that was shocking to me. Astounding, bro. I was astonished by that. Cause you know, that's just callous activity, man. Like, you know, I think it's asinine for you to self-incriminate yourself when you got these two guys already telling on you all day. You probably shouldn't be on no phone at all. But we used to go periods of time with no phone at all, bro. Because, you know, operating in the field we operate in, it gets tricky, it gets spooky. But they always listening. If your phone,
Yeah, I think Big U did speak a little bit too much on them phones and shit. So, what's your thoughts on this, man? You think this is just cloud chasing cat?
That's what Big U. I don't know what to say, bro. I mean, niggas been snitching on themselves for a minute. Making money snitching on themselves, so. Think you gotta let a few more months come out, more info.
Right. More detail on the case, and then we could see what else they got. Cause I mean, everybody making speculations. Wacc saying that Brick is snitching, and that whole situation where he said he tired of doing what the cops wanted to do. Everybody said he's snitching, but he came out and said that that was some custody battle shit. I guess they've been wanting him to play nice or whatever and threatening him or whatnot. But Wacc don't believe it. He think it's some bullshit. This is a alleged, well, shit. According to the whole CS2 back, he is the CS2 back. We got Fontana. Somebody from Fontana know a little bit more about Loose Cannon. Shout out to Scandalous Los Angeles.
And his twin brother were forced to relocate due to their father's cooperation with the authorities. Tank recalls how federal agents would drop the twins off at school. Then they would show up early, pulling them out 15 minutes before the day was even over. His story helps us all understand just how much telling Lucy's father did. We should all understand what Rodzay was saying now. Tank recalls how federal agents would drop the twins off at school. Then they would show up early, pulling them out 15 minutes before the day was even over. His story helps us all understand just how much telling Lucy's father did. He did so much telling that they had to put his wife and children in witness protection. This is why Rodzay said Lucy's father is the biggest rat in 6-0 history.
Have you seen this? It's absolutely insane. Look at the presentation on what's inside this can.
Scandalous Los Angeles got a question for you.
What he say? Hey, will you tell us the truth about Loose, please? Is he really from 6-0?
Hell no, he's not from 60s.
Sure, you can keep the shit straight hood because goodness willing, I say the blued up 6-0 on my hat, the blue laces, blue everything.
Hell no, he's not from 60s.
Suge knows I'm a death row killer, and he know goodness well there's problems when he see me. Already know because I brought all the 6-0s, all the Crips to death row. No Crip cars was fucking with you. I brought them all to you.
Hell no, he's not from 60s.
So I mean, you would have known right there that nigga was capping and shit. This nigga goofy as hell. And she was on that Baddies with Chance. Remember Chance the rapper back in the day?
Oh wow.
Yeah, she old. So it's like a fake couple, their whole fake imagery. They both frauds, and it's just in this hip hop culture. This ain't nothing new. They're not married for real. This whole little situation, but he done faked and frauded himself into a Fed case, RICO case, to where I guess they saying he been working with the feds ever since he was kids because his dad was a known rat.
Grew up in 8 trays, and then I'm from Rolling 60, so
all this shit he's saying is lies. He never grew up in 8 trays, never was from Rolling 60s, never went to Crenshaw High. He lived out in Fontana. His whole life is this nigga his whole life is a fairy tale. It's funny though.
No, he's not from 60s. His daddy got put on. His daddy was from the hood like 5 months before he turned in the whole neighborhood. He the greatest snitch of all time from 60s. I'm talking about as soon as you get put on 60s, they gonna talk about the nigga daddy. Hey, you don't want to be this guy. The daddy was in protective custody. I got the paperwork, copies of it. The daddy was in protective custody before he turned the hood and all type of shit. You know what I mean? All type of shit.
Hey, hit the like button. Go ahead, my bad. I ain't trying to.
But Loose a IE. Loose ain't from 60s. Loose ain't from 60s. Loose ain't from 60s. You know what I mean? He just, your daddy ain't even from 60s. So how can you really be from 60s? Your daddy told on everybody got 5'9", Hoover, Anthus, Life, all type of shit, bro. We got the paperwork. We ain't just talking. You know what I mean? Like, but that don't make it no bad. You know what I mean? Gangbanging don't make nobody. But for some reason, that's what he want to hang his hat on, and he just want to be just the
you know, the locus of them all. No, you might have finessed that bitch into thinking that you a real 60, but you ain't finessed us. We know. You know what I mean?
Look at this. Marlo said so his dad the real CS too. Damn.
You
Look at most catalysts said Demon Time Exotics. There go that content. Hey man. Dang. Exclusive content, man, for Rose visuals, man.
Yeah, that's on the Dead Homies. I ain't lying. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Dead homies. They don't even know no Dead Homies. You know what I mean? When you be hearing Big Baby asking, what block you got? Where you from? What block you from? Who put you on? You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Adam, what's up? Hey, Loose Cannon, I'm here live on the No Jumper Show with Big Baby and Lush. Big Baby is requesting some information regarding your put on.
Hey, can you give us like at least 2 names from your put on and what block? I ain't never seen you at no meeting at Hyde Park, Horseman, or at 54th. When did you get put on?
When did
you get put on? I got put on in 2002. I got put out in 2002 on Eileen Street at June House. You know what's up.
Hey, shout out
to Dead Homie. So when you get put on?
No, you haven't, bro. You been in
man, cuz nigga.
Make sure y'all run the numbers up. Scandalous Los Angeles.
Billy was a part of my put on. Killer Dave was a part of my put on. Oh, the Dead Homies. My first name was Baby Wild Bill. On the Dead Homies, and Izzy turned East Coast. That was the third I squabbled. Who did you squabble, gang?
You know that it puts him in a pickle because he can't respond to it. But why do you have to hang your hat on that? I'm trying to get out and you trying to get in. Yeah, I feel like make it make sense, bro. You know what I mean?
So it's the you never really been this syndrome. You know what I mean? I be noticing niggas that's just like you know.
Yeah, his daddy is the real CS2 on the Dead Homies. I'm talking about ask anybody in the hood. Ask anybody in the hood. Anybody from 60s, ask them about the daddy. And the story won't change, bro.
Okay, yeah. So I didn't know until later on, until I started thinking like, yeah, that's that day. I used to see that right there, you know what I'm saying, with them boys. I didn't know that was his daddy, but the whole time his daddy was an informant. You know what I'm saying? With his daddy being an informant, that's what forced them boys to come PC up out in Fontana and Rancho area. When the feds put them in over there. But every morning at school, Luke Cannon and his brother get dropped off by the feds in the van in the Lincoln. So I never understood how when I see him now on the social media thing, I'm like, when did you become like that? And how are they not knowing that you was getting dropped off by them feds? And he's from Nasty Youngins. You know what I'm saying, in Fontana. Right, I'm saying that's why they was with him at No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? He ain't from like that. I don't know how he got away with this for. So I've been waiting to tell somebody that then I see this dude's him. I think I was locked up with the homie. You know what I'm saying? Let me call him and try to get in contact with him. Yeah. But I was like, yeah, this fraud shit is out. And I wanted to holler at dude's him. Like, I'm here. The stop it is like Coochie. Because it's a lot of it out here that ain't never left Ellen Empire, nigga claiming city games. Because I wanted dude's him to get niggas like, hey, bro, let you know what can happen with floss flagging these games. But when I seen this, I'm like, let me tell him about this boy Coochie first. Like, these boys is insurance scammers. That's it, that's all. The one thing about it, though, he scammed the game by having them thinking that he's some type of rolling 60 man.
Hey, you gotta give credit, Push. Because the nigga scabbed the whole, like, he was scabbing the whole set. The fact that he was able to get under Big U or be around him, be a part of these so-called crimes, all this type of shit. So the blame is spread out, you know. It's crazy though. Let's get into a little history, man. Like I said, we just gonna do a little short. Oh man, what's up with X4, man? They say he's so scared to get on General P, that population, that he went to protect the custody. He rolled it up. And they saying that boy Doty 6 got a DP from his set. I don't know what's going on. Shit, wow. Guess he didn't want to program with the other 40s.
That grew up like Richie Rich, niggas, with the feds. And I didn't understand how you make all this wrong. So fun, tell you. My mom, I'm waiting on the video. That's what I was calling. I'm waiting on my sister to give me the video. But it's a cassette tape. I'm just going to record it on my phone, though. Back in the day, we had a big-ass camera. And seen the niggas, when they first started sending from over the hill, a massive team of hoopers came up to the school we was at. And you should have seen him. Now he got stopped across the gym and left his brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to send that on there.
That nigga got chased up out the gym, about massive.
crowded Hoovers. Man, that was crazy. We gotta see that video, man. We gonna stand tight for that, see what that is. But this whole little shit, man. Shout out to 504 Street Stories, Murder Taps, Murder Wiretaps, Snitches, Liddell, Dale Dog, Rose, Main Street Crip Mafia, man. Let's get to it.
Majority on internet. Most of the beefs are going now because of someone said something and they're really tough behind a camera and a keyboard.
I got the paperwork I recently received with the Dale Dog wiretap transcript where they talking about that after he got hemmed up, Wacc 100 get hemmed up, he admits to it. He admits to also not just being hemmed up by the LAPD doing the Biggie investigation that the movie's about, but he admits that he goes to the federal building on Wilshire.
The night of February 10th, 2008, a man by the name of Robert Ross went into a convenience store in West Hollywood. He was then kidnapped at gunpoint and was forced to drive to a home in South Central Los Angeles, in the territory of the Main Street Mafia Crips.
Shutterbox is the nexus to this whole investigation.
I like to say gangbang because I'm one that don't gangbang no more, but just say a real, true, dedicated, delivered gangbanger. And on the level of doing everything right, and right means the way that God wants me to do it.
Remember that song, Chuck, remember that thin line between, what was it, thin line between love and hate soundtrack with Martin Lawrence and them, Dog Pound, Trey D, a few of those records. Oh yeah, it was, fucking with Dale Dog and them, big time out there, at the time, really making moves in the city. This is the case that they saying that you can see your boy Wacc 100 is part of, aka CS2 back. So this is where a lot of this shit came from. This case is old, we talking early 2000s, but now this shit is coming out the cracks. They saying on the internet now, is it all coming out that Wacc is that underground informant, snitch, this whole time. Loose Cannon is being sought out to be, he been working for them boys for a long time as well. It's just looking like they whole team is on that type of time. That's crazy. This is what's going on in this sector that you hearing, and we got 4 X's. We're gonna get to that.
I'm back with another video. We are still on the West Coast with this one, this time with an official OG who was highly respected among his peers. So tap in. This one is going to be fire. The Dale Edward Rouse, aka Dale Dog, a 50-year-old black man, was shot and killed on Wednesday, July the 8th of 2015 in the 10,000 block Broadway in Broadway, Manchester, according to Los Angeles County Coroner's record. Before 11:30 p.m., Dog was outside of an apartment complex talking to other people when an argument ensued. Then thereafter, a man pulled out a rifle and shot Dale gunman, then fled in an SUV. Dale Dog was pronounced dead at the scene at 11:37 p.m., according to coroner's records. On July the 26th of 2015, Michael Rouse, pastor of the Wrecking Crew for Christ Church, was faced with the biggest challenge of his life. Although Michael had officiated at hundreds of funerals, he was unable to write the eulogy for that Saturday service, which was his little brother's funeral. People packed the pews and aisles tightly for Liddell Edward Rouse, who was shot to death, not far from the church where his funeral was being held. Those who couldn't fit inside the New Temple Missionary Baptist Church listened from the lobby or waited outside for a chance to say their goodbyes. Michael Rouse gave a fiery sermon about recent violence in the neighborhood, tearfully stating that this day would not be overshadowed by gangbanging. The audience was filled with people who had personal stories about Liddell Rouse, aka Dale Dog, a former gang member who created a foundation to help children and became known as the Street Apostle. Several parents mentioned his work in the outreach program Kids for Life Youth Center, while others praised Dale Dog's ability to defuse dangerous situations. twins. Earlier that same day, Michael Rouse told a story about a special gift, a custom yellow 2-seater tricycle. He had asked his brother to make the tricycle several weeks before, in which Del Dog presented it to him on July the 8th. The reflector on the front handlebars glimmered in the afternoon sun. A stereo mounted under the padded black seat was complete with a cassette of Amazing Grace for Michael to listen to as he rode around South LA. For Michael, it was one of the nicest things Del Dog had ever done for him. Del Dog had built many other custom bikes for other people, but Michael was proud to have something made for him by his little brother's hands. That night, Michael went to serve at a convalescent home in mid-Wilshire as Del Dog met with some friends. Less than 2 hours later, Michael received a call saying his brother had been shot. Within half an hour, Michael was looking at police tape at the intersection of Broadway and Century Boulevard. Michael hurried toward his little brother as onlookers began to scream that Del Dog was already dead. Michael stopped in the middle of the road and dropped his phone. A few seconds passed as he processed the scene as tears began to roll down his face. It is these turn of events that brings us to our story. Liddell Edward Rouse, born in 1964, grew up in the Broadway, Manchester neighborhood, the sixth of 10 children. Unbeknownst to many, Del Dog was a mama's boy, but grew closer to his older brother Michael as they moved through middle school and high school. Del Dog, almost 7 years younger than his older brother Michael, often followed his brother's path. They often worked on bikes and go-karts together on the weekend. Del Dog's older brother, Michael, joined the gang when he was only 17 years old. 5 years later, at the age of 15, is when Del Dog would join. Del Dog would be charged with various crimes, including assault and robbery, as well as being accused in a 2008 kidnapping case that was later dropped. That we will visit later in this video. Del Dog was a prominent member of the 84 Main Street Mafia Crips and founder of 4 Life Records, also known as 4 Life Family and Mafia for Life Car Club. Del Dog grew up on the east side of South Los Angeles, formerly known as South Central LA, in the area that was dominated by the Main Street Mafia Crips. The Main Street Mafia Crips, MSMC, are an infamous street gang located on the east side of South Los Angeles, California.
Hey, y'all go check the rest of that, but we're gonna get to this part.
Rest in peace to Del Dog, man. So he's talking about the phones is being compromised. Is that one of the things that he told you?
Well, the homie Del Dog never trusted dude. You follow me?
Right.
So Dog didn't know was the lines compromised or was they wired up for sound or not. He just wasn't gonna chance it. You follow me? Right. But it was later on. It was later on after they took the case to they was taking it all away because the homie ain't had no choice. You know, he was facing a life sentence, so he had to take it all away. And with all the lawyers that was involved, they was able to get the discovery, and that's when we found out that the lines was compromised.
And as soon when you get the discovery, was part of that the actual wiretap? The
whole transcript. I got the whole transcripts. The whole transcripts of the whole wiretap.
And do you, in that paperwork, do you see your conversation with Cash Jones in them transcripts?
That was the initiating. When they started recording.
Right. And how did they refer to Cash Jones?
In the paperwork they put him as Back, BACK. And
correct.
I kept asking the lawyer, like, who the fuck is? I ain't talked to no Back. And they said, nah, that's Wacc. But they put him as Back because he a blood. So it's Back. And I said, oh, okay.
And was this Back also referred as confidential source number 2?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Well, man, I'm glad that the truth was able to come out. And it's sad.
But bigger than that, homie, right? You know, I watched dude, man. He said some things about the big homie Shaq, you know, that wasn't true. He said some things like he been trying to destroy the big homie Big U name, and I'm seeing and watching this, and I called the big homie U. We was talking. I said, yo, when you get into Atlanta, man, come see me, cause I had what I had for years. And when I gave it to the homie, I said, man, you read it, because it was a big ass textbook of shit. And the homie just sided with what was right. He said, I can't fuck with dude no more. And that was the end of that.
Until Wacc started attacking, and that's when Wacc started attacking him with false allegations all of this online.
Happy 420. It is.
Correct, because I told
about to be 420.
The homie Big U asked me why I didn't fuck with this nigga, and I said, when you pull up, I'm gonna show you. I want you to read it. And when he read it, he was like, oh, okay, I see why you don't fuck with the nigga. I can't fuck with the nigga. And that was it.
Wait, how long was it from when you first got it that you met you in Atlanta to show him the work?
I got the paperwork from the attorneys probably in, I want to say 12 or 13, because it was a series of, you know, remember the incident happened in 07, 06, 07, but Wacc had went to prison. He called a drug case, so he went to prison, and they waited to almost the last month of the statute of limitations to go get the homies from Main Street.
Hey, y'all go check out the rest of that, man. We're going to get to this next and last final story. That's crazy, man. It looking like your boy Wacc is coming out more and more that your boy Wacc was a confidential source, confidential informant. But look at how the generation is now. A lot of motherfuckers don't even give a fuck. And niggas is still working with these rats. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think about it? Get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, man. Happy 420 to everybody, man. It is 420 on the 420 dot, man. What it do is make sure y'all smoking good. Y'all know what it is. We got X4, so scared of 4X that he went to protected custody. Wrote it up.
These X4. According to Christopher,
the Clip World TV, man, it's the last story. We're gonna get back. Y'all get back to y'all peoples, man. Make sure y'all smoke responsibly. Let's get to it.
For Lovejoy, X4 done rolled it up. No. X4 said, I'm not finna go in the cell with them. The X4 turned it to Red Daddy off of Friday. You want some of this too, old man? No. Yeah, why you come down here and mess with these people? Now, according to the Christopher Lovejoy, X4 is a boss, a Mard. Now, he's saying that X4 rolled it up in San Bernardino and also LA. Now,
damn, Push, he rolled it up out here in Purdue.
Y'all already know right before X4 went to jail, he already had pre-existing issues with the homie. And what homie is that we talking about? Well, we talking about the squabble monster, the fade monster himself. 4Extras. Now, while X4 was free, he was playing those free world games. He went down there to the office and he go ahead and LLC'd and trademarked off the back. But we all know that in that concrete jungle, that's where that boy 4Extra rules. And that boy X4 said, listen, dog, I'm not finna go in there and squabble him. So with no further ado, let's get off into what Christopher Lovejoy has to say about what's going on with the young X4, the Mac Lord, the young Chipper from the set, the Rolling 40s Dark Side Chipper, Parkside Chipper rather, from the set.
Check out In No Time.
We're gonna see how it play out, bro. Dude rolled it up in the county though. I believe it's trying to go 2,400. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to go up in there with the homies and program. You know what I'm saying? Refused and rolled it up. And was requesting high power. Yeah, bro, we know you requested high power in San Bernardino County too.
Damn,
we know
that's
that.
Crazy.
You know, you refused to hit the main line.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't even like that. You ain't got 100,000 followers, boy. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't know if that's true, but what he's saying, you know, 600 Officer Lovejoy, Crip Cop, they call him in these streets. He's saying, so he said that nigga didn't, he rolled it up. He didn't want to even program out, you know what I'm saying, out in Purdue.
Blueface, 1 million followers, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Platinum recording artist, main line, still to this day. You know what I'm saying? All these celebrities, you talking about LA County, bro. You ain't Robert Downey Jr. Who you think you are, nigga? You don't get no special privileges, bro. You gonna roll it up or you gonna hit this main line? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not gonna say the details, but dude's a mark, bro.
Okay.
X4 is a buster, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And all this whole situation is from doing buster shit, scared to take phase, homie. You know what I'm saying? What happens is get your phase out the way, you know what I'm saying? Hey, like my nigga Baby Runner said, should I be off? Hey, bro, what happens to niggas just getting their phase, you know what I'm saying, and licking their wounds, you know what I'm saying, and having their black eye for a few days, you know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that, you know what I mean? What's going on out here? But I don't know.
This is a guy who didn't go take his fade with Big U. Big U said, you want to fade? Like, man, I ain't trying to fight you. I was trying to get to them busters that was on the phone. That Big U was on the phone with him. What was you talking about? He was like, nah, I ain't trying to fight you. Oh, that's crazy.
Dude's a buster.
It's comedy.
You feel what I'm saying? You know I had to check in with the 40s before I made this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, go ahead, bro. Cousin from the hood. Fuck up. I said, oh, shit, say no more.
Hey, we're going to get up out of here, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Make sure y'all salute. Gone. What you got? Anything to say before we get up out of here, Push? Yeah, we out, man. 420, man. Happy 420. Happy Easter. Y'all know what it is. We gone. Rolling it up. Rolling it up.
This little motherfucker bird nigga, bitch. Ay, I threw my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beat. Talk to Moo, he hear that shade when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucking sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. Ay, just be patient, your time gon' come. Like a rock star on the stage, I just mind my drum. Pull a pistol in the middle of some beef, I'm behind my gun. If it ain't the police, you could never name a time I run. Easty nigga, I kept that dope in my socks, okay. You better duck or get motherfucking shot, yeah, okay. You ain't my brother if you fucking with ops, yeah, okay. Stick up your plug and have him take me to your spot, yeah, okay. See, you don't understand that peek through them blinds. I was dancing with the devil, brother, time after time. Guarantee you see murder, you take a look inside my eyes. Money called me and told me they all acting surprised. Can't believe what you saying, I know you wear a disguise. You gon' fail trying to play me, you gon' die trying to try. Put some shots in this upper body, put his soul in the sky. I am not with the back and forth, all my niggas trying to slide. I'm feeling through my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beats. Talk to Moo, he hear that shade when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucking sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com. Got a grip, nigga, get a grip, nigga, with the gang and rolling with the Alpine banging. Tell me what you gotta say. FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.